Hello everybody, it's hobbitsizz and welcome to another lore video. So this is my first video playing on the new patch 2.9 where we got a buff to Tulia and Malphite, and we got a nerf to Azir Irelia in the form of a mana increase to Blossoming Blade and to Inspired Martial. So what are we going to do with this? Well, we got a buff on Malphite, and that's really where I want to focus on. So I got, I have the Tulia Malphite deck, right? I showcased this, I played this a little bit ago. I could play this again. It's just going to be a better version of the deck. Like, the deck will just be slightly more powerful because Tulia and Malphite both got buffs, and obviously those are our two champions run in this deck. But I want to instead look at a different Malphite deck, which I was thinking of, and that is a Malphite ZOE deck that aims for kind of like this, like a Targon mid-rangey control style deck, which, as you can see, running like 3 Entree and 2 Divergent Paths. Now, the focus of the deck, what I really wanted to do, and by the way, this is a meme, all right? It's Malphite. I'm playing 3 Entree in a Malphite deck. Like, this is a meme, but it's a meme with some solid backing to it, right? Like Targon, we have a lot of solid cards in Targon. And the point of this deck is to get Eye of ra-horak on turn 5 or 6. You know, either one, doesn't really matter. But since you only need 1 Eye of ra-horak to get Malphite leveled up, as long as you play it at Daybreak, as long as we play 1, we can then guarantee we get a Malphite leveled up. So we can play like Malphite turn 7, and we can guarantee he is leveled up. And Unstoppable Force is nothing to laugh at. Unstoppable Force is a very solid tool, and it can help us a lot, especially if we have units from like Star Shaping, big Celestial units, or like Celestial units from Solari Priestess, or even just like, you know, Mountain Goats. We can do like chip damage. We can get like some things from ZOE going on. So, or even just like Malphite himself attacking. Malphite has, you know, his upgrade form is 7 attacks, so that's not too bad. So that's pretty much the point of the deck. We want an early game that can help us survive and get some value, hence like ZOE and Mountain Goat. Until the point where, like, turn 5 or 6, we play Eye of ra-horak, and then we end up playing Malphite, and he's leveled up instantly upon being played. And then from there, we use Malphite stuns along with, like, invoked cards from Star Shaping and Solari Priestess to kind of win the game from there. Now, I will say, as opposed to many of my decks, which I do play test for, you know, a good 5 to 6 games at least before making a video about them, I have not played test this one more than like 2 games. So this is a deck which is very much like still in the midst of being created. But I thought it was a really interesting concept just to see what you can do with, okay, we got Eye of ra-horak and we got Malphite. Like, with these 2 cards, you can instantly level up Malphite. And this is my idea of what to do with that combo now that he got buffed. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think of the deck in the comments. And let's play some games. Okay, so we are going against Thresh Gnosis, a no surprise there. The meta really has not changed much at all, so yeah, I think that's perfectly normal and expected. I do want to keep ZOE, I want to keep Spacey Sketcher, and then we have an Entree and Eye of ra-horak. So I'm keeping ZOE, so Entree can hopefully draw us into our Malphite, our dear friend there, because we do have the Eye of ra-horak for him. I like Spacey Sketchers in this deck, because they can use and discard like additional Eye of ra-horaks or the like landmark draw card or additional entreats. Like, we have some cards which are like pseudo dead cards in the deck. If we draw, like I have Eye of ra-horak, right? So I basically almost never need the landmark drawing card. So like I'm pretty comfortable to like discard another landmark or like the draw card that I get. Alright, so we got Malphite, so I don't even need to Entreat now. So now, like I said, like, Entreat is potentially a dead card. It, you know, can still, like, draw us another ZOE or draw us a second Malphite, something like that. But it's not necessarily a card we need at this moment. I mean, I don't mind the Moonsilver. Moonsilver isn't bad because we can get Malphite faster. Right, we can also get this on turn 4, but I don't think this does as much. Well, it might be a good turn 4 play. We don't really have any way to save ZOE. So I think she will just end up dying.
I must be known.
Yep. I don't know why you attack with the 0-1. Seems a little silly. We could have hushed our own ZOE to try and keep it alive. That's a little bit of an awkward play. I do want to play with Fangs on turn 4. Fangs! I mean, Equinox is pretty solid. Use it on, like, Bakai Reaper, used on Curse Keeper. So let's see, we're attacking on 4. So if we play ra-horak 5, so most likely we'll... So actually I want... Hey, look at that. This forces a... Alright, I was gonna say it forces a Glimpse Beyond out of him if he has one. But, in other terms, I want to play ra-horak on 5. Ha! You don't get value from your thing. Sucks. I want to play ra-horak on 5, and then on turn 6, I can Malphite. We'll save this here as a blocker. So now we're going to have a weak turn, because we do want to play our ra-horak. But it's okay, because he just played Thresh, so he doesn't have too much of a strong turn either. I mean, ideally... I mean, if Pale gave +2 health, I would use Pale. It does not, so it doesn't do much for me. But I don't take too much damage. Now, Malphite is leveled up because he has the 10-10, and we have the 2 extra mana to cast his spell. Not like it matters too much. Wrong one. Boop, boop. There we go. He is rock solid. So now we have a 7-11 giant rock monster on our team. So that's pretty cool. Definitely a fan of that. Use this to draw into another... I don't think I want to use Unstoppable Force this round because the damage doesn't matter as much. I need to thin out his board. So like a 4-2, 3-3, you know, I have 11 health and tough. So he won't be able to trade into me at all. His 2 weaker units, jump blockers, are stunned. So definitely just punching him in the face. Yeah, that's fine. Thresh does get the point there, but it's, you know, matter of survival. These 2 also get stunned though again. Not that that matters. Like I said, this is kind of a dead card now. So I definitely will just, like, Spacey Sketcher it. Because, alright, Malphite's already leveled up. It doesn't matter. I like Messenger. Yeah, Thresh can drag the 1-1, I guess. Sure. Thresh might level. I'm really not... I don't think I'm that afraid of Anasis. I guess we can keep it. That's alright. Yeah, I mean, Thresh only needs 1 more, but... Malphite doing a pretty good job of absorbing some impacts. Guiding Touch isn't bad. Yeah, I'll play this too. Alright, we got Zoe. I'll play Zoe. Look how sparkly! So he is going for a Thresh's Box. Alright. I'm gonna stop Thresh from leveling. He's using a Thresh. It might not have been the right play, but he is using a Thresh for it, so... You know, use the Thresh. We can stop that this Thresh from leveling right now anyway. Alright, what spells did he play? Because we have our Spell Thief. Did he not play any? He played Rite of Calling. I'm not really quite sure what to do here. Let's see, if he open attacks, I don't lose. This isn't actually helping me at all. Yeah, I think I just end. Yeah, Never Passes now, kind of a dead card. Okay, so he has Gnosis. That doesn't matter too much because I do have Hush. Have to hush the dog to not die. I mean, Thresh upgrades, but he still dies. Think that's okay? With, I mean, I do like that we got Malphite upgrade so fast. I will say, getting Malphite upgraded fast is awesome. You know, it is a really like cool thing that we can do that. Oh my God, oh Scourge. Wait, Scourge with Malphite stun is kind of nutty. But is Living Legends just better because I get like to pick and choose? Because I get options. I think Living Legends is always the pick, right? Because it's the options for it. It's just better. I think so. Okay, he probably has a way to kill this, I imagine. Okay, glimpse beyond. Yep. I can't stop that. I can take his glimpse. Not that I want to take his glimpse. This one off of Spell Thief might be a little trolly. And there's 11-11. Big boy. Although I quite like that. Refill your mana to full. So if I play this, I can still Living Legends. And I can stun the Gnosis. Boop. Nice. Living Legends! I mean, Cosmic Inspiration's pretty nice. Meteor Shower's not bad. Cosmic Rays isn't great. Equinox does not help much. I kind of like Cosmic Inspiration, not gonna lie. Although I think I'm just gonna get Atrocity killed. I don't have 3 Hushes in my hand. Spell Thief! I can Siphoning Strike right back at you. Guess we'll do this. Not much of a play. But it is one, I suppose. Three Sisters is... Oh, that's nice, actually. Bigger goat. Boop. Ah, crap. Well, winning isn't really an option anymore, now that he has his 3rd Thresh. How do you have 3 Threshes, man? Yeah. Very big Gnosis. Overwhelmed our big Malphite. That's definitely gonna be a loss. Alright. Can't contend with 2 big boy Gnosises. But, I will say that, like, it worked for what I wanted to, right? Like, I got ra-horak, I got Malphite out. So, you know, that was neat. Again, this is like the first version of the deck. I am trying out the ability to play, like, can Malphite be good if we can guarantee his level up? And I don't know if this is a deck for that, but I'm sure we can find one where it is. It might be one that doesn't actually focus on Malphite's level up, right? Like it might be one where we run ra-horak and Malphite, but we don't put in like Divergent Pass and we don't run like On Treat to try and do that. It might be more like a mid-range deck which uses that, like even like a Yasuo deck. Like maybe Yasuo Malphite is decent now, right? Because you can go like Yasuo ra-horak into Malphite and you can get like board wipes every turn. That does require you to draw both of your champions and have Yasuo not die. But it's still doable. And that might be a position where he fits better. Just the fact that he might even be in like a Leona Malphite deck. Right? Leona and Daybreak cards have like just a lot of powerhouse to them. I was gonna say maybe the Garen Malphite deck. And that I mean, my Garen Malphite deck is also worth taking a look at. Because now I can tone down on all the random landmark bullcrap, and I can literally just put in 3 ra-horaks. Slap Malphite in with 3 ra-horaks, and then just make the rest like Hell, even I think a dragon deck, honestly, would be solid with it. Yeah, I think like a Malphite dragon deck. I like the sound of that. Malphite dragons, just take a normal dragon deck with like Shyvana and just slap. Really? And just slap in like 3 ra-horak, 3 Malphite, and you got yourself a deck. But anyway. This might work too if I go more heavily into the invokes. If I go like, I like how this guy's not doing anything. This is a very, very complex attack, I know. Attacking with the most overpowered 1-drop in the game, it's very rough. I feel for you, I really do. Memeing aside. Never put aside the memeing. See if we can get ZOE. Nope, never mind. No ZOE to be had. Watch him have like 2 more of these. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, this might work better in a more invoke heavy shell. Maybe if I put like, I could just make a Targon Allegiance deck with Malphite, right? Like that would also work. Yeah, I don't have the entreats, but I think I can just go Targon Allegiance, but put ra-horak and Malphite. Wouldn't be bad. Might not be great. Wouldn't be bad. Also, really? I don't really want to take 6 damage. What do I get rid of? Probably 3 Sisters. It's all kind of bad. I guess I go like Trickster to have a bigger body for next turn.
Oh, you're interesting.
Whoa, you're interesting. Yeah. Turn 5 is, it might be, if I do it in like a mid-range deck, like even in this deck, what, like turn 5 is good for ra-horak in this deck, because turn 6 is normally where you want like invoked cards from like Solari Priestess. Oh, okay, there's the ra-horak. Oh man, I should discard the, alright. Well, either way, this deck doesn't have anything to kill Malphite. Malphite's way too thick for it. I'll probably just go with, I mean, I'm always a fan of Messenger. It's always a solid draw.
If it was important, they should have built it better.
Interesting. Ooh. Destroy a landmark. Yeah! That's right. That's why I put this in. To tech your spell. Your unit. Boom. Yeah, take that. No rock bear for you. 3 mana, stop a rock bear. That's what I like to see. Interesting that he's running. I mean, I guess you can kill a... Oh, I guess killing a time bomb is a thing, I guess, that can work. Seems a little awkward to me. I could have also done this on the next turn. I didn't do it turn 5.
Oh, I'm going to get him.
Either way, take 1 damage. I think I'd rather kill more of his Yeah, let's kill more of his units. It's a bad trade, but you know, I heal from it. I heal from it. He has 2 units stunned. Doesn't have any blockers unless he plays more. I don't like this card in the deck. I think Kahiri this unit's terrible. Like, in general, it's a terrible card, but I also think it's just... I really do think it's just bad in the deck. Stun Kahiri! Do a full board stun, and we can go like Messenger and Mount and go. Start to develop a little bit. Brrr. I'm gonna go. Brrr. A very a lot more mid-rangey than I would expect. Also a lot more mid-rangey than I ran in my deck, right? I didn't run like any of these, that crappy card. I'm just gonna say, my Zillion Twisted Fate, personal opinion, think is better. But, you know, I don't have much to base that on, except for my small sample size and my personal biases. This is a solid card. I like Solari Sunhawk. Oh, well, Solari Sunhawk's gonna die. Ah, it was a good card. Till it gets blown up by a time bomb. Ah! It might be better actually to put the ra-horak. Ra-horak. Malphite. I was gonna say it might be better to just actually make this in a Target Allegiance deck. So on like turn 4 to 5, you can play another card that invokes you something, and so you can potentially have a stronger play for like so like on turn 8, right? Like I could play like an invoked unit, like 5 attack invoked unit or something, and then play Malphite stun. Fearsome's better to block. Unless you have 3 Shape Stone. Okay. Monster Harpoon. I mean, Malphite's still alive. Because he's thick. Look at how much damage this guy receives. I love this guy. Boop. Go. Because Zoe makes him loses.
Never lost a fair game, or played one.
Are you trying to kill my Malphite? No. I mean, Scourge just wins me the game with Malphite, so.
Dead in their tracks.
Stop trying to kill Malphite. Yeah, it's cool that I can level Malphite immediately, but I don't think he synergizes well with this deck. Just because, like, I don't have a board presence when he comes out. Wow. Alright. Yeah, like, I don't have board presence when he comes out in order to, make use of his stun. Right, like, when Malphite comes out, you need to have a board so that the stun, like is impactful. So I think probably either, like, a mid-range dragon deck or a Yasuo deck.
Looks like trouble.
I'm going to get him.
Make haste.
I mean, Twisted Fate's honestly, like, you need so many more cards for Twisted Fate. Zillion's not really an issue either. None of, like, this isn't scary. This is barely scary. Oh, I can block like this. Take a few damage. I mean, I should probably block Gahiri, just because it's more damage, right? Like, this makes the most sense, I suppose. I don't know, like, this isn't... What, he's, like, unless his last card's, like, what, Riptide Rex? Riptide Rex, Malphite will take... he'll soak 2 hits, and then the 4 hits. I mean, I'm still alive even after Rex.
Son of a...
And then go like this, and now Malphite can soak more hits. Oh, I guess I should have saved... Yeah, I shouldn't have played one. I was one more than I should have played. I don't know what he does here. With 2 cards? I don't really think he can do anything with 2 cards. Like, does he have a way of doing 5 damage with 2 cards? Shurima doesn't have any direct damage except for Runa's Path. There's only 2. He hasn't slayed anything, though, so it doesn't actually do the damage rate. It just draws a card. I'll go for lethal, I guess.
Stop running.
The game. Go on then. Watch the ball.
I guess that's not lethal. Alright, I'll just drag Zillion then, I guess. Zillion's more likely to level up, right? Twist of Fate doesn't really matter that much. No lethal, because he had another unit. But it's a lot of damage. It's definitely a lot of damage.
Something the matter.
Something the matter. Chrono Shift. Okay. So it was not Riptide Rex, as I anticipated. Oh no, a bigger Zillion. Oh god, a 4/7 Zillion. I'm still not scared. Like, next attack I just win? I need some crazy draws here. He needs a lot of draw power. I don't know why you attack with... I guess... I don't know. I don't know why you would attack with Twisted Fate. You're just asking for him to be killed. By we get to this stage in the game, it feels pretty good, right? We got a Malphite that stuns every turn, with a Scourge to give everything like +2/+2. It's not bad. I keep Scourge or Malphite alive. Scourge is actually probably more important at this point. So, Zillion's Chrono Shift, do it. Shapestone. Oh no. I think do I want to leave the Hush? I mean, I want to leave the Hush in case he has another Chrono Shift, right? So, not that I think it's likely he'll have a Chrono Shift. I mean, I can just Flash Freeze you. Boop! Boop, as Aurelian Soul would say. Let me just boop the Zillion real quick. Boop! Alright. Go, Zoe, go! Look how sparkly! Alright, Twisted Fate. I gotta do it because of Malphite deck. I have to play the Malphite spell. I have to end it with the Malphite spell coming down. Even though I could just open attacked. Well, you're not gonna do that. Stay still. Ah, the Chronomancer. Good play, good play, good play, good play, good play, good play, good play. Oh, wait. Oh, I had another Malphite. I could have stunned. Woo. How do you like them sparkles? Thanks, Zoe. So, yeah. That is the deck, or more so like the shell of the deck that I'm showcasing today. Hope you guys enjoyed going on this journey of self-discovery with me for what decks to make. So I might make another video on this deck in the future because I want to fine-tune Malphite. And I think I'm going to make 2 versions. One of them, actually, I guess I could go with 3. The Yasuo one's just too unreliable. Yeah. The problem with the Yasuo deck is that the Yasuo deck is very reliant on drawing Yasuo for removal. And if I don't draw Yasuo, then like even if I draw the Malphite combo, it doesn't really matter. So I think one of them will be a very similar deck to this, honestly. Just probably a very invoke heavy deck. Like probably no entreats, no divergent pass that uses ra-horak Malphite as kind of secondary win condition, but mostly tries to win through invoking. And then a second version, which is either going to be like probably either a Garen or a Dragon deck that again uses Malphite and his stun to try and board wipe in the mid game. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit me up with one of those likes. And if you like the deck or like the concept or like anything I'm saying, be sure to leave a comment and tell me. I do read all of your comments. And that will do it for today's video. Thank you ever so much for watching. I am and will be I'll see you in the next one. Peace.